Hey, now we're live, I think, right? Yeah.
You think or
Yeah,
you know?
maybe.
Maybe
What's up, guys?
50-50. Why,
Oh,
hello there.
I froze again. God damn it. Hold on. I'll fix it. Hey, it's better now for me. Hopefully, it's better now for you. Hello, everybody. This is
Every
the
time.
uh, this is the planned random podcast here. Um, I myself am Olas, as most of you should hopefully know. You may
Fingers crossed.
introduce yourself.
I am Tormented Hero, and I am here to get bullied by Olas.
Yeah, that
I think
happens.
that's it. That's...
Did you forget your name for a second?
I was debating on trying to do something stupid or funny, and then I just decided I'm not good at either of those things. I'm gonna just go with what I'm good at.
My guy says, I am Tormented Hero. Motherfucker.
I, I was like, yo, I'm gonna come up with something funny or humor. Nope. No, it didn't happen that way.
Way to fuck up, my guy.
That's just putting the best foot forward. Everybody knows what to look for already.
Also, I hated Carbon and Erica. I saw you guys pop in there. How's everybody doing tonight? We're gonna be chatting about some things
We
here and
is.
there. Mostly gonna be some sports ball. We're getting into the podcasting thing. We've only been talking about it for what, 2, 3 years? How long have we talked about this? Four
I don't
years?
even fucking
Did we
remember. That's
did we talk about it
ridiculous.
back in 2018? I can't remember.
I mean, yeah, pretty much since you started for OSL. So yes,
Well, then that was
I actually
2018.
think we had talked about it when we were at T-Mobile.
That's why I said if we were talking about it back in the
Might have
T-Mobile
been like
days,
2018.
a little
Cause they,
nutty, a little crazy, but it is what it is.
I mean, Chiggles. Also, thank you for the follow, Freddie LaChance.
Oh, hey, welcome to
Thank you.
his stream.
And my
Um,
stupidity. God bless. This was your choice.
um, so we have some things to discuss. We're gonna talk some
We do.
baseball mostly, because that's. I mean, to me, man, I feel like baseball doesn't get any love on these talk shows. Like the sports talk shows, like the First Takes and the Undisputed. Like
I mean, it's America's sport, right? That
I
America's
mean,
pastime.
it was. I guess football has taken over the best thing ever now. I guess I don't
You
know
got
how that works.
basketball is another one that's kind
Yeah,
of almost taking the spot of baseball being the international kind of one of go-tos.
yeah. It's weird to me, man. Like, I mean, I guess people, they'll sit and complain about it and go, "Oh, baseball's boring and this, that, and the third." And yeah, it moves at a slower pace than an NBA or an NFL. Ooh, I heard that.
Hi, puppies.
Yep,
I see they want to join in too.
they had something to say about that, I guess. But
Overtime rules, got it. So he triggered the pups.
really, by that, it was pretty much fucking overtime. I'm gonna kick you in the dick. Uh,
They keep kicking me in the dick.
oh, hey,
Why?
buddy. Rectic joining into the group chat here. Definitely appreciate you, man. Um,
Hola, Rectic.
so, um, sorry, Mara just keeps yelling at Jack. That's all I can hear. Um, but no, I mean, baseball, all these things go on. Maybe they'll reference like winning the World Series. Like Undisputed, for example, barely referenced
Hey,
Dodgers winning
Brandon.
the World Series. Um, so it's just kind of it's kind of annoying to watch it happen. I mean, you have like a couple of people doing some baseball stuff, and then you have like John Boy doing all his baseball stuff, and that's really like the big source of any sort of baseball talk information now these days. So I do want to talk some more about baseball. We'll probably talk about some football as well. We have 2 weeks of my Giants losing to talk about, and You know,
Not that I'm much better. 1-1 as an Eagles fan. Woohoo!
it's, you still have at least one win so far. I get nothing. Funny
Oh
enough,
shit! You wait.
it's funny because you and I are like destined to not be friends.
Because we are literally the opposites in almost all sports.
Yeah. So, for example, I'm a Mets fan. He's a Yankees fan. I'm a Giants fan. He's an Eagles fan. NBA, you're kind of like fluid with.
Yes, I am
at.
team fluid when it comes to the NBA.
Team fluid.
Really just counts on my emotions that day, you know.
Well, no, I mean, I feel like NBA is one of those things where you can have a team but still like players enough to follow that team kind of thing. Like, for example, like, I'm a Knicks fan. I grew up in New York. Obviously, I'm a Knicks fan. But watching the Bulls in the 90s was awesome. It was Michael Jordan. It was Scottie Pippen. You know, you couldn't not... I mean, you could not want those guys to win. Obviously, late night... Was it 99 that they went? No.
What, the last time they won?
99 was the year that they went to the semifinals, right? The conference finals against the Bulls, like the Knicks and the Bulls, I think, faced off in the playoffs in 99.
Yes, I think you're right.
It was either 98
We're
or
going
99.
back, because now that's back when oohing was still around.
Yeah. So, no Yankees. You stop it. I see that over there. You cut it out.
Yes, please make them talk, Yankees.
No. Well,
Compared to the Mets, especially this year, like
we're gonna. Well, it's a tale of two seasons, which I feel like is always the case for us. Where it's always the tale of two seasons, where it's like, yeah, we were doing really good, and then look, we suck again. Well,
98, because 99, the Knicks fought the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, in the finals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it was 98 because that was the last year that the Bulls won. That makes sense. But no, it's just so funny because we are just like. I mean, we find a middle ground.
I mean, that's why we're human and we enjoy each other.
Well, how dare us? In this day and age, if everybody's supposed to just, flock to their cult and hate everybody else.
I mean, I could just hate everyone, so there's no problem there.
I mean, I love people. People are my favorite. I am such a people person. And,
yes. Red Sox scored another run. I said
10 months sub, Onyx. Appreciate you, man. You're fantastic.
You a real MVP, my man. He's a real MVP.
We are doing some beardy things right now, as you can see. And
what? I don't have a beard.
What?
This is just the anger pouring out of my face.
Oh, I tell people all the time. It all stopped coming this way and just went inward and just came out this way, and then that's why.
I didn't go bald. My hair just moved south for the winter.
Yeah. And then it stayed there. It never came back.
No income tax on my chin, I guess. So it's just like, yeah, we good.
It stayed down there. It retired. It went to Florida. That's my chin now. My chin is Florida.
My forehead is brighter than most people's futures.
It's certainly brighter than my future. It's okay. Stop it. You stop it now.
Stop nothing.
I told you I'm going to bully you.
I accept. It happens. So about them Red Sox.
Bro, fuck off with the Red Sox right now, would you?
I'm just saying it's a close game. The Mets have a chance. They did score one in the second, so
Isn't it what is it? It's not. Is it still 9-1?
10-1.
Oh, the Red Sox scored again? Yeah, yep, they sure did. It's only the fourth. It's the fourth.
Look, I know the Mets have had a lot of injuries, but they could always hang their hat on their defense, and
No.
that's really what matters most. I mean, look at that defense coming through right now. That pitching,
It's funny enough. Pitching was supposed to be like the strong suit for them. It's pretty rough.
do you think they sell like some sort of insecticide that they can use there? Because everyone's caught that injury bug.
Yeah, apparently. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Three.
oh.
You had to watch 3 ads to get into the stream. You know what? I clicked on somebody's stream earlier. To be fair, and they ran 7 ads just for me to watch their stream, and I was like, I don't think this is worth it. I'm going to be honest with you. Hold on. Why is this doing this to me?
I mean, see, I don't know, my man. That's how you support. You sit through at least 27 ads every time I stream.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, speaking of which, let me go to ad break real quick.
Holy shit, we've been streaming for a whole 4 minutes?
Oh my god.
Time to get that revenue. Hold
Hey,
on.
Excuse me, I'm gonna do a 1 minute long fucking ad here. No.
Is there an option? Can we do that one time? Can we just fuck with people and be like 15-minute ad, go?
15. I don't know if it's 15, but once you hit affiliate, you can like throw on like random breaks of like, oh yeah, we're just gonna run a minute long ad. Gas grass. What the fuck? I don't know what you just said to me.
Who said where said? I said
I
nothing.
don't know, Onyx. After Onyx called me a Dollar General knockoff version of Eric Rowan. Fucking asshole.
Brotherly love it. It's fine.
Yeah. It's okay, man. He's from Kentucky. That's it.
Turtle.
That's the joke.
Turtle.
No, gas, grass, or ads. Oh, no one streams for free. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
I kind of want to know where this ass is coming from, because like I will get paid in ass right now. Hello? Did you die? Are you okay? Are you being haunted?
I don't know if anybody else heard that in the background, but it sounded like somebody was like dragging their whole muffler across my street. Anyway.
I just look and there you are, just.
I'm so confused. All right, so let's look at these scores.
Good, we're real good sports ball talk so far.
Yeah, who cares?
Talking about mufflers, discount Eric Rowan, like this is peak. Like this shit should be on ESPN. Just saying.
Oh, hey. Thank you for that sub for 2 months now. Much appreciated, much appreciated. That'll definitely help with the ads, for sure.
Yes. He now adds 10 more ads for every sub you give him.
Yes. Oh, you weren't supposed to tell them that.
Shit. Did I read the silent part out loud again? God damn it.
Oh, hey, the Mets scored again, just as an update. Now it's 10-2. Yeah. Oh. Fuck yeah, we're in this, baby. Ads can suck it. Unless they pay me, then they can't suck it. But, well, I mean, then they should suck. But anyway, that's besides the point.
Yeah, wait a second. Isn't them paying allowing them to suck it? Like, Yadiel Hernandez solo home run for the Nationals.
It's all uphill from me. Yeah, it's bad. Oh, your Yankees are... You're only down 1. And it's
3-2. Yeah, it's bottom of the sixth.
Okay. So there's obviously you guys have a better chance than we do right now. Oh, sales pitching.
No,
that makes sense. Who started for us today? This is terrible. What happened here?
I don't know. Let's do this magical thing called clicking.
It won't. Where's the box score? Game day.
Oh, it brought me up Chris Sale. I don't give a fuck about you.
No. Oh shit. Taiwan Walker. Wow, Walker got the shit kicked out of him. Mets concerned, bro. Get out of here with your slander. I haven't seen this dude pitch all year. Pitches 1 time for us, gives up fucking 4 runs. Jesus Christ.
Literally, beginning of the game, 2 runs. Yeah. Second inning, 4 runs. Third inning, 3 runs.
1. All right,
hey, you only gave up 1 in the 4th, though, so...
Yeah, progress.
You were going on an upward trajectory, and now we're going down.
Bring back Piazza. Dude, I would welcome Piazza back with open arms.
Hey, Baez is hitting, so, you know.
Well, it's either going to be a home run or a strikeout.
Hey, he's got an 825 OPS.
Hey, it was a strikeout. Oh, no. Oh, this is awful. What is this? You're putting ads on my box score? Get out of here. Get your shit out of here.
Did you put ads on your stream?
Shh. Okay. I paid a lot of money for this MLB shit. Okay.
Wait, I thought you didn't. T-Mobile did.
Yeah, well, all right. So I pay it, but T-Mobile credits it for. I can English.
You do credits for a living, Nick. It's not free.
It's not free. It's not free. It's not. I'm gonna.
Everyone, spam free in the chat. No. You'll fuck them up all night.
I will.
Or overtime. Ask them about overtime or free. That's it. We're gonna flip them off.
Yes,
it'll be super cool.
Bring back pizza too. I mean, pizza's dope.
Wait, pizza 2? Like pizza was good, but we're gonna do pizza 2 now?
Yeah, pizza 2, Electric Boogaloo. That's what we're doing.
Yes, this sounds amazing.
Fuck yeah, we are. No, not free. You guys are cunts. Anyway,
it's working.
No.
Oh my god, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get that free real estate thing and then just do it's free every time I raid you.
It's free real estate. I mean, so
it's free.
I was just, yeah, you're just gonna get like a clip of me going, "It's not fucking free," and just like lose my mind. But no, it was funny because talking about that free real estate thing, I was watching the Chiseled Adonis NFL highlight thing, and anytime,
I love him.
Anytime Mahomes does a freecreditreport.com. Oh, what did I just see? What was it? Oh no, I can't find it now. I can't think of it. Oh, it was great. It was like one of those like college courses online, but it was like from 2006 or 2007. The commercial was a bop. I mean, this chick was like,
a bop.
Yeah, she was putting her whole heart into it. Like, hold on, let me find this thing. I have to find it now.
I mean, look, when I consider a bop, it's got to be a classic, like Six Flags.
I'm telling you right now. No, I don't want that. Wait, what the hell is that?
Thanks, chat, for joining in on our sportscast while we talk about a commercial real quick.
God damn it.
You did say planned random, so I guess we already knew this shit was going off the rails into 15 minutes.
Yeah, who cares?
Like,
I knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. I mean, anybody who didn't think this was going to happen is lying to themselves. I'm just saying.
I mean, while you do that, I will bring up that it is still 10-2, bottom of the fifth. For the Mets, you know, they are only down 8 runs. The Yanks are down 1, bottom of the 6th still.
Stop it.
Gallo is up, so there's a definite chance.
Bro.
I'm going to keep saying it wrong because it's starting to...
I'm going to hit you.
It happens. Phillies are only up 2-1 on the Orioles. Nationals destroying the Marlins 7-2. Twins beating the Cubs. Cardinals 7-1 over the Brewers. Dodgers and Rockies still scoreless end of the second. Going from there. Everyone else is just warming up and getting ready.
Did I not like it? I could have sworn I liked it. Now I'm mad.
Oh my god. You are literally failing us right now.
I am. I'm failing a lot of things right now, and I'm not. It's a little rough. I gotta.
Yes, the Oreos. Look, man. Baseball goes
Education Connection. Yeah. All right, hold on. I gotta find.
Oh my god, that's like circa 2004.
Education Connection commercial.
Jesus Christ!
This is my fucking jam. Where is it? Yes. There was a couple of them. When was this? This was uploaded 12 years ago. Where is it? No, shut. Fuck your ads. I don't.
Sir, the ads, they're coming. Wow, I'm just waiting for you to just cast it on fucking stream. Just gonna like screen capture YouTube. Yo. that website even still exist? Like,
I have no idea.
Fuck it. Education Connection. That's... Well, it's one of the... It's in Boca Raton, Florida.
Boca Raton. All right, hold on. You're
sure.
right. I'm gonna play it on here real quick. I got you.
You gotta give these people that paid their hard money to watch your ads watch another ad.
Yeah. Wait, is there multiple?
Oh no!
There's so many. I already know.
7 million undergraduate and graduate students were enrolled in some form of online education.
We're gonna play the real one. Hold on, because that one sucked. No, Google 5. Fuck off. Nobody cares about Google. Everybody cares about Google. That's not the point.
Yeah. They're slowly... I had an entire conversation today with a customer about how Bill Gates secretly owns the FBI, CIA, and the NSA, and I'm like, I want to call you out on this being wrong, but fuck it. He could literally flip a switch and nobody has computers, so like, you right.
Alright, I'm playing it. There you go. Gotta jam it.
I'm working for an hourly wage. I went to high school, didn't do great. Still I gotta make more cash. More education is what I'm looking at. When I get a degree, I will make a bigger salary. So now I've got to see which college is right for me. I went on the internet and found Education Connection. I took some free tests to find out my direction. I'm taking my classes online, getting my degree on my own time. Education Connection matched me with the right college for free. Get connected for free. With Education Connection. Get connected for free. With Education Connection.
So bad.
It was worth it. It was worth every second. And it was a bop. I don't care what anybody says.
You don't agree with this bop?
It's fucking fantastic. Oh my god, they have their own YouTube channel. Yes.
No.
I knew that was going to get clipped.
I'm not going to bed right now. I'm going to college.
Oh my god.
Thousands of people go to college in their pajamas every
This is how
day.
you get demonetized.
I remember why I hated this commercial. The way she said pajamas, I was like, oh no. Shut up with your pajamas. It's pajamas. Talk like a normal person. What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright. Is that the... I could have sworn there was another one. No.
Lie.
There was another one. Well, obviously we played another one before. And then there was like some dude, and I was like, no, it's not the same. You can't. You replaced my Education Connection chick, and she was definitely going in.
He was going ham.
Fucking great is what it was. So anyway, about these sports, huh? Like,
all right, we'll start with the NL. Who's going to be the wild card?
So
Mets, probably.
Fuck yeah, right.
8.5
So if we look at
games back, possible.
no, it's not even slightly possible. Wait, why is... Oh, there it is. Wild card.
Is it possible? It is. Will it happen? No.
So obviously you have the Dodgers and the Giants fighting for first place in the West. So whichever one doesn't win the West is going to be the first wild card team. Right now, St. Louis is in the lead. They took over Cincinnati. Cincinnati looked good all year. And then they ran into some Met-like troubles. And San Diego is in the same boat because they look like they were going to win the Division 2 at some point.
Is Cincinnati eliminated?
No.
Oh, they just got an E by their name for elimination number. So I was like...
Yeah, but you're just... okay. All right. I understand that you get paid by Google. And I did turn around and say everybody cares about Google. So let's be fair.
I mean,
That's not the point.
we all know that, DuckDuckGo is a better search engine anyway.
I mean, Bing exists, bro. I'm just saying, like.
Oh my god, it was my favorite. While everyone else was like, Google it, I started just fucking with people, be like, yo, Bing it. Just watch people like.
I think my favorite is the memes that come from it. All the Google versus Bing memes. And the one was like, how to surprise your girlfriend for Valentine's Day. And it was Google was like, oh, get her flowers and like some chocolates or whatever. And Bing was the porn meme.
My favorite.
Did you just come in me?
What was was it like the ingredients to make an explosive dinner was one? And it was just like Google's like going out and trying to get you like this beautiful chocolate cake and everything, and then Bing's just like, so firecrackers and some baking soda and just see what happens. And I'm like, yes, I like this answer more. That's kind of a redneck Christmas I'm into.
What a great answer. Yeah, we're gonna get derailed a lot, guys. So,
hopefully no one's a conductor. Why give me side eye? It's good, you know it.
I hate you so much. I want you to know that I truly.
What did I do, bro?
Stop.
Peak dad joke. I have a kid somewhere. I don't know where the fuck he is. I probably misplaced him. Maybe, I don't know. But the amount of dad jokes I do.
I used to make that joke. About
you do have 2 kids.
I mean, I
3.
I have pups and a cat. I don't think it's quite the same.
I don't know. They're just as needy sometimes.
You're right.
And you get beat up by them all the time.
Oh,
again,
they
just
kick
like
the
a
shit
kid.
out of me. But it's okay. I accept it.
Sports ball leads to dogs every time.
It's fair. So
it really does look like St. Louis going to be the.
Yeah, so St. Louis. So they've won 10 games in a row, which is insane. I don't think anybody else is on the longest winning streak right now, other than Boston winning 6 in a row, which is about to be 7. Yeah, no, it's time. Stop it.
You could be like LA, the Los Angeles Angels, and lose 5 in a row. That's like a winning streak, just in the opposite direction.
Yeah. Let me see the regular season standings. Who has the worst win-loss streak right now?
That would be the fudge. Where did they go?
Angels?
Was it the Angels in 3-7? Texas is 3-7.
Well, I'm just saying in a row. So
right now, so then it is just Angels.
5 in a row.
5,
and that's
yeah.
San Diego's behind them with 4 in a row. Which are they? They playing?
They are playing right now. I think. Oh no.
They're
September
playing
22nd.
Giants.
Oh, they are.
They play the Giants in an hour. So that'll be an interesting game. Let's see. Oh, Yankees tied up with the Rangers, so now it's 3-3 in the 7th. Oh, look,
the Mets tied up yet, or?
Yeah, they tied it up so good that the Red Sox scored again. It's 11-2.
What we strive for, folks. Who's scoring all these runs for the Red Sox?
It's bad. I mean, they have a good team. So funny enough, they had such a shit team last year, right? Like, they didn't play well. I don't think they played well. Was it? Yeah, I think it was just last year. And then they literally brought back just about the same team, and then they were like, "No, yeah, we're good again." Like, how did we get here? I don't. So this is
of your runs scored. It is just Javi Baez and McCann. So you were technically right. Baez was either going to score or strike out when he got up there, and he did the strikeout one, but he
So,
has scored.
who has the RBIs? McNeil has an RBI. Lindor has an RBI.
Or
And then Red Sox, we have 4 RBIs by Schwarber. That dude's having himself a year. I mean, he started out in Washington, got traded, and he's killing it.
J.D. Davis is up right now.
It's 3 and.
Oh my God!
Oh, no, he can walk.
3-1.
He walked.
Oh, did they walk him? Hasn't updated yet. Oh yeah, there we go.
RBIs. Anybody else have? All right, so Iglesias has 2 RBIs. Something's not adding up here. I see 4,
so I see
5, 6,
Oh, wait.
7, 8, 9. Where are the other 2 RBIs?
Unless they were just single runs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. Yeah, no.
Yeah, 11 runs. So someone's got a homer.
Yeah, but it's still not calculating the RBIs properly. I'm so confused.
Well, wait, does a home run considered okay, an RBI? I didn't know that.
So you get an RBI because you drove in a run.
Did they walk with bases loaded?
That's still an RBI. Oh.
How the fuck do you RBI when you get walked?
You know what? Well, because you still managed to get a walk. You could have struck out or flied out. You know what doesn't count? Double plays. If you ground into a double play and a run scores, it doesn't count as an RBI. So that's possible that they've done 2 of those, which fucking shame on them for having that many base runners, Mets. But
look, it's okay. They got this.
It's not
It
okay.
is. It's close,
dude. All year, I was like, man, this is such a good team. Bunch of injuries, but the bench is playing well. The backup's playing well. Everybody's doing really well. Everything's going well. DeGrom went out, and they were like, all right, we're not winning shit this year. And that was just the end of it. It's fucking brutal. Brutal. 1, 2, 3,
brutal.
4.
Holy shit! You literally Walker, pitcher for the Mets, 2 innings pitched, gave up
6
4
runs.
hits and 6 runs.
Yep.
2 walks. He got a strikeout.
Woo! He got a strikeout. So proud.
Williams, 3 innings pitched, so 7 hits, 5 runs, and didn't walk anyone and 3 strikeouts.
Only a couple of them were earned. He didn't have all the earned runs.
He didn't give all of them runs. It's okay. And he's got 3 strikeouts. So obviously, you know what? Good game for him. 3 innings pitched, only gave up 7 runs. Psh, come on, like what's that in ERA? Come on.
Oh, it should say it right there. Where is it?
4.44. You know what's sad? J.A. Happ has the worst one on the year. So you know what? I guess technically. That's a game. That is a game, folks. That's one of those that you just.
Oh. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Oh no, you're leaving me. What am I supposed to do now?
Just bear with me a second. Sorry.
Oh no. Bye. Fuck, now I gotta entertain your stream? I ain't that entertaining. Shit, I put myself to sleep or start talking too much. It's okay, folks. Hopefully he'll be right back. No. So we're gonna go to my team, the fucking Yanks that I care about. The better team. But yep, they did definitely fucking tie it up, and I am the excite because this year has been so up and down. It's not even funny. Yeah. But it's okay. We got offense, and I don't need a fucking defense. Like, whoa. Yo, Nightbot coming out of here. Hold up. Let us see what the fuck is going on. I don't mind cute. What? Sir, why you do these things? Why Nightbot? Why you ban my man for no reason? Oh, okay. I didn't see the E for a second. I was real confused. I'm like, what the hell the fuck my man's typing? Oh, Redick was typing in chat, and my brain wasn't working for a second. I was about to be real interesting having me just try and
Just for a second?
fucking try and is it what?
Just for a second.
I'm gonna start sounding out the vowels. Sounding out the vowels. Well, I mean, you forgot the ENT. So it's entertaining me. Well, I mean, you forgot
Entertain me.
But why would F you?
Entertain me. What?
This
the
man's
fuck? Dude,
going
I'm done. I'm having
deep.
a stroke. I'm done.
F you, Nightbot. This
okay. Yeah, I wasn't catching that shit.
Yeah, that's why I said I was about to be real fucking funny watching me like entertain me. It's okay. I started talking about how the Yanks are better, so.
Fuck off.
Flores got a run. Holy shit. Judge got a hit. Well, a run, I should say. Man, this is the stat line that people dream of. 2 at-bats. He's got a run scored. He was walked once and somehow struck out twice in 2 at-bats. I feel like someone put that in wrong. I don't know why, but they did.
So,
Also hired him on...
No, Judge is 0 for 2. With a walk and 2 strikeouts.
Nightbot came in and just was like, no.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Judge is 0 for 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Stanton is 1 for 2 with a walk. What?
Wait, Amanda timed out John.
Oh, that's fair. I'm coming back over here. His chat's uncool. I mean, that's fair. But I mean, I will be honest with you. If you do that shit that you were doing over there, where you're just typing one letter at a time, I might time you out too. So just it's all love, buddy. But you know,
Don't make me, boy. Nope, it's do my yub, not job. We don't speak that English over here. It's yub. I do my
Right,
yub.
so who's got these RBIs over here? Kiner, Falefa, Calhoun, and Brock Holt. Look at that guy still playing.
Also, we should talk about Max Scherzer being a Hall of Fame. Dan possibly winning another.
Max Scherzer is
CY,
easily a Hall of Famer.
Is he a perfect ballot Hall of Famer?
I don't know that I don't think anybody should really ever get like a. Again, the fact that they didn't put Griffey in all the way, and you had that one guy who didn't do it just to say that he didn't do it, or just so like somebody didn't get a unanimous vote or whatever, and then the next year they voted in Mo Rivera, who again first ballot Hall of Famer, but if Griffey's not a unanimous vote, like that's.
But do we always hold that standard, or do you think we should finally move on and just
like it's so stupid that if we were doing this way for you, like baseball writers are such pussies, because it literally becomes he was mean to me when I was covering him, so that's why I don't want to vote him in, and it's like okay, but like I don't care about your personal feelings, like dude belongs in the Hall of Fame. Put him in the Hall of Fame. You know, it's the Bonds thing, right? So Bonds was a prick for years.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
But to be fair, it's not like the media was kind to him all the time either. So they just had this, like, you know, hateful relationship with each other. And then it was, okay, you have all these guys. So we talked about Clemens before we started, right? Like, we were just kind of throwing some things against the wall. Clemens, by the numbers, is a Hall of Famer.
By far.
Right. Most Cy Youngs ever won with 7. You know, he hit 300 wins, didn't he? Yeah.
Oh, I think so, but I'm pulling this up.
So
I will go.
Yeah, let's pull up Roger
Clemens stats. This is gonna look great too. We're gonna be sitting here like, you know.
You know, this kid could have been something. No.
First of all, pitched from the year 1984 to 2007. Good job on that nice long career.
Yep.
At the age of 41, still had an 18-win season.
Funny enough, he stayed in the AL East for almost his whole career, except for that tour he did in Houston for 3 years. And then he did that weird thing where it was like, yeah, I'm not going to play for the first, 3 months, and then I'll sign somewhere. And I was like, all right, bro, just say you don't want to work as much. Like, it's okay. Use that browser no one cares about. I'm not on Chrome. I'm on that Microsoft Edge, baby.
You're going to make my man cry. 354 wins. Has a 658 win percentage.
Wait, how many wins? I'm sorry.
354.
Yep, I see it now.
312 career ERA.
Yeah. Started 707 games out of 709 appearances.
Crazy. He
118 shutouts. No, 46 shutouts. 118 complete games.
Complete games.
That's what I was looking at. Almost 5,000 innings. Again, so if you look at these numbers, these are bona fide Hall of Fame numbers. 4,672 strikeouts. Like, that. But then you have foot and mouth syndrome.
Steroids.
And then, you know, the whole steroid thing. And here's the thing, right? If we're gonna talk about you know, these guys sullied the game or whatever, and okay, are you telling me that every single person in the Hall of Fame right now never used anything? Ever? All right, so you caught Pete Rose. Pete Rose is exiled, blah 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 blah. I mean, the guy was betting on his own team, but I mean, I could understand if he was betting against his team and throwing it, but whatever, fine. But now you're keeping all these guys out. All right, keep Clemens out. He fucked himself. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Who's the other one that fucked himself? Rafael Palmeiro kind of fucked himself. I think Sosa did too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Sosa did.
And I don't remember if McGuire did or not. I think they had all those people on and they all just looked really bad.
I mean, they're still catching people doing steroids. What was his puss? The one that was in Boston and then went to L.A.? Had the long, dreads.
Oh,
and
man,
then it was yeah, it wasn't steroids. It was supplements. And it was, also used for, women trying to avoid pregnancy. And he's like, exactly. What?
yeah. I was trying to avoid getting pregnant. What?
I feel like I have been caught, but obviously Jose Canseco is a big one too.
Oh, well, he made that whole thing. Now, as much as that that name was the name in the 80s and early 90s and stuff, that dude's career probably wasn't as geared towards Hall of Fame as some others were. You know, McGuire obviously had a big career down the stretch.
Juan Gonzalez, Jason Giambi.
Yeah. So, but You know, even the guys back in like the early 1900s, those guys were doing shit too. Like, you know, everybody had something.
When they put real cocaine in the Coke.
Yeah, the good old days. But, I mean, you know, everybody was doing something at some point. You're going to tell me everybody in the Hall of Fame right now was a stand-up guy all the time. Nobody ever did anything wrong. Like, it's all bullshit. And Bonds, to his credit, never got caught or admitted that he did anything. So now we're going to keep people out based off of hearsay. And then we're like, oh, his record doesn't count for most home runs in a season, most home runs of all time. And it's like, oh, Hank Aaron's still the true home run king. And I'm like, I get that to an extent. But, I mean, how many times have we said that dude was a Hall of Famer before any sort of, you know, possible steroid stuff went into play? I mean, if you look at his numbers, if anything, he slowed down, so he wasn't running as fast. Still had over 500 stolen bases. I don't think, how many people have, I think he's like the only one that has 500 home runs and 500 stolen bases. What?
Hold on.
What?
Just reading this article. I forgot about this. Reading this article on different, you know, steroids and other performance-enhancing drugs in baseball. We should take Babe Ruth out of the Hall of Fame. He to help relieve pain, injected himself with an extract from sheep testicles.
What?
Babe Ruth is in the Hall of Famer. He had goat semen in him. Talk about a battering ram. Anyway, we can go ahead and continue with the Barry Bonds support.
Anyway, that's disgusting. I know, you know, these dudes are weird. It's the only thing I can say. Oh, man.
At least he has both testicles. Anyway, but Barry Bonds was a very good player.
Right. And again, the big thing, steroids. Like, steroids can't make you hit a ball. You still have to be able to hit it. I think at this point, everybody has a misconception, like, steroids makes you stronger, it makes you blah, blah, blah. If anything, I think people were using it for durability more so than they were...
That's what Mark McGuire said.
Right. So it's more so of... And again, I'm not advocating that people should be taking steroids, because they shouldn't, but...
I mean, you do it all the time.
Yeah, totally. That's why I'm out of shape. Gives a whole new reason to why he's the babe. Oh.
No, take it back. Stop it.
Oh, no. I'm out.
2004 is still the only qualified season in which he had more than, like, twice as many intentional walks as strikeouts.
Yeah, his stats were insane. I've never seen somebody intentionally walk somebody while the bases were loaded, to intentionally have somebody walk in a run. Was it the Diamondbacks that did it, I think?
He led the league in walks 12 times in his 22-year career.
Yeah.
That is disgusting. He led the league in batting average twice, even toward the end of his career. So even if you're saying he's taking roids, my man's still popping off with that consistency.
All right, guys, huge update. Huge update. Mets scored. Now, it's 3-11.
Yes. And it's only the middle of the sixth. You got Schwarber coming up.
He's 3 for 3, and he's gonna fuck them up. He's been kicking the shit out of them all year. Every time he faced them with Washington right before he got traded. I was so happy that he got traded so that we didn't have to see him as much. And then we see him in Boston, and he's like, "All right, I remember you guys." Bam. I was like,
My bad. I forgot to unplug the lights because you just lit me up. Christmas is coming. Good. still tied 3-3 for the Yanks and the Rangers. Phillies beating the Orioles still. And bottom of the ninth, the Nationals are beating the Marlins 7-4. There's a chance. Bryce Harper's pitching though, so like.
Did you say Bryce Harper's pitching?
Yeah.
What?
So I don't think they have a
Harper
chance.
Pitching?
I don't know. That's what it says. Well, ending name Harper. So is there another person named Harper
I mean, there has
the
to
Nationals?
be somewhere. Oh, well, Bryce doesn't even play on the Nationals anymore.
Oh, you're right. Ryan Harper.
Yeah,
The fuck is Ryan Harper?
I don't know.
Bro, get a new name. I don't like you.
He's the Harper we have at home. Like,
Oh no.
he's not the real Harper.
He never was.
Imagine how much more ridiculous Bonds' stats would be if people actually pitched to him. Like, and that's fair because the dude was a walking just hit machine, RBI machine.
He batted 370 in 2002.
Damn. 2001 was the year he hit 73 home runs to make the record.
That's a shitty season for him. He only batted 328. Fucking garbage.
Only. Back when batting average was like important to people. Nowadays, baseball's like, all right, I hit a home run. Oh, okay, I struck out. So it's like Javi Baez and Joey Gallo. It's great.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge is a better hitter than he gets credit for. You could say Stanton.
Finally.
Stanton was definitely under that boat, although he seems to have gotten a little bit better. There's some arguments against because they're talking about putting the DH in for the NL next year because they did it last year for the shortened season. They're talking about doing it next year, and I'm kind of for it, mostly because like my team needs it. Let me rephrase. DeGrom hitting is still one of the best things that I've seen because he's one of the best hitting pitchers ever, right? So it's like,
do you want me to bring up a certain someone?
Sure.
Otani, my bad.
You mean possibly winning the AL MVP this year, Shohei Ohtani?
With 45 home runs this year, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah. I mean, and here's the thing. So, like that...
But he's in the AL.
Duncan. Get out of here. But here's the thing. When he pitches, he still hits. He was on the Yankees in the early, like, mid-90s.
Okay. That's just like, why do I know that? It's a weird name to just know.
My guy's just throwing out random Yankees from yesteryear in my fucking chat here. Like,
all you need to know is I appreciate you more than Nick ever could. Just saying.
So while we're just naming like random Yankees, right? Let's talk about like Scott Brocious and like Chuck Knobloch and what the fuck's his name? Who caught that fucking final out in the '96 World Series? Who was it?
He has batted 95 runs.
Tim Raines? No.
130 hits. He's batting 257. 45 home runs. 179 strikeouts.
He was
good on you, mate.
Wait, who?
He's been watching me sometime. Otani.
Yeah, I mean the dude's solid.
That's obviously hitting.
He's a good hitter. I mean, it's really funny to watch. Like he has 45 home runs and 95 RBIs. Like, I mean, that kind of tells you how the Angels are doing. But so, like for example, Matt Olson on the A's has 104 RBIs with almost 10 less home runs. But the A's are a good team.
That's kind of the difference between the Angels and the Oakland A's.
Well, yeah, Oakland A's. They're 82-69. So, fun fact, there's been some talk recently about the Mets trying to get Billy Beane to be the GM of the Mets next year. And I'm like, I'm kind of for it. I don't know how I would feel about it. Because then they're talking about getting Bud Black, who's the coach. Wait, is it Bud Black? Fuck, who's the kid? I think it's Bud Black. Is the coach, the manager for the A's. So here's the thing, and you could sit here and say like, oh, the A's haven't won a World Series since the 80s, and yeah, okay, that's fair. But they are consistently in the playoffs just about every year. They are consistently good. They find talent all the time. They have probably one of the best corner infield duos between Matt Chapman and Matt Olson. Two guys that can pretty much mash. I think Chapman's having a bit of a down year, but I mean, how many other people like? Think of your first baseman and your third baseman on most teams. The Cardinals are the only team off the top of my head that I can think of that I'm like, that's a really good first and third base. Because you have Nolan Arenado and Paul Goldschmidt, who were both really good on their really bad teams, and now they're playing on a good team in St. Louis, and things actually make sense. But the the fucking DH that they're talking about putting into the National League would benefit the Mets a bit because we have like a bunch of guys that are kind of out of position in a sense, or Dom Smith is our left fielder, but he's really a first baseman, and he's a better defensive first baseman than Pete Alonso. But Pete Alonso doesn't want to just be the DH, because now they're talking like DHs. It's kind of hard for them to kind of play. I don't know. So that's like the whole Stanton thing, right? Like Giancarlo Stanton is playing better now that he's actually fielding, as opposed to when he was just a DH and he would just have 3 to 4 at-bats a game, 4 or 5 at-bats a game, and then do nothing else. And then it's like, okay, well, technically he's playing better. But, I mean, you look at David Ortiz, who was a DH pretty much his whole career.
Entire career, yeah.
Just about. I mean, he played some games at first. It's not like he never played first base, but look at the amount of games he played at DH compared to the amount of games he played at first. And, I mean, he had no issues. You have Edgar Martinez, right? For Seattle Mariners back in the 90s. And that was a big thing, too. It was like, oh, do we want to put him in the Hall of Fame? He never fielded. Okay. But he still put up Hall of Fame hitting numbers. How many people are we looking at and they're like, oh man, their offensive numbers are shit, but their defense, yeah, we're gonna put them in the Hall of Fame for their defense. Nobody's in the Hall of Fame for their defense. Nobody.
On Baylor, I'm literally looking up a list of best DHs of all time. Paul McRae, Paul Molitor? There you go.
Yeah, but he was a fielder for a while and then became a DH.
He was playing. Okay, so he played 21 seasons total, 791 at third, 400 at second, 197 at first, 57 at short, 50 in the outfield, and the rest is 1,188 games at DH.
So he kind of did like a half and half almost.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd say yeah, maybe total, but still.
That's what I'm saying.
Jim Thome.
Yeah, Jim Thome. I mean, he did play a decent amount of first base, but he was obviously
493 at third, but yeah, that's more than half. Travis Hafner.
He was good for a while, and then just kind of petered out. Hold on, I have to bing something real quick.
Harold Baines, Frank Tomas, David Ortiz is considered the second best of all time, behind Edgar Martinez.
Charlie Hayes. That's who caught the last out in the '96 World Series. I couldn't remember his fucking name. I couldn't remember it. Anyway, since we're throwing out random Yankees.
Like, clicking through constant. But, 232, 2,558 walks total. Anyway, but there you go. I really think DH should be. I mean, but you can also just do what they do with Otani, my bad.
Oh, hey, no way.
He still has 9 games won.
Just a heads up. Kyle Schwarber just scored for the Red Sox.
Oh.
Dude's on fucking fire
shit.
today.
Well,
Anyway,
at least you know it. Well, he's facing his favorite team to go against.
That's what it feels like. Jesus Christ. Oh, Trevor Williams is still
That
pitching.
man, that team right there.
Why is he still pitching?
Renfro is it a bet now? Hey, look, he's only got a 4.41 ERA.
He's given
Can
up
you
6
make it
runs
any
and 8
worse?
hits. What do you stop pitching? Take
Can
him
ya?
out.
Can ya
Ugh.
make it anywhere? Who else do they have to put in?
Oh, they have a whole bullpen.
Nick, get in there. Nick, get in there. They're all injured. Get in there. What are you gonna do? Worse?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Lose the game on
I
them?
doubt it. I fucking doubt it.
Start pegging hitters. You might have a better ERA than they do.
I will do no such thing to those hitters.
I mean, I'm just saying, one of those guys on that other team does have a Mets number. Fuck
Raven
it, take
with
him
the,
out.
10 months, you handsome son of a bitch, you.
Raven, he's my favorite OnlyFans to visit.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Raven. Thanks for popping in. I know you still got your shit going on.
He's only got 118 more hours, right?
5, a little over 5. So
Anyway, guys, about my
yeah, he's fine. He's still fucking going. I give him credit. I mean, he took a couple of breaks, and by breaks I mean like he took like 45 minutes, like took a bath or something, like refreshed himself. He didn't.
dudes, I gotta shit. I'm sorry. I'm pausing.
Right, like I mean, bro.
Let's be honest.
I
That
know,
man's
yeah.
taking power naps like literally.
Yeah,
awake.
probably. And yeah, subbing while streaming. And he's definitely a legend. I love this dude. Raven's good peoples.
He's a fucking MVP.
He's awesome. I love that dude to death.
Oh, can we start giving out MVPs as a podcast? Can we do that shit? I'll do that shit.
Yeah, we could do it. I'm cool with that.
You make like an MVP. No, that means we gotta make a graphic and be professional at our job and like.
I mean, I could make a graphic. It just, I probably won't do anything for the next like day and a half, but I'll make a graphic.
Going into work, Robert's like, "Yo, Nick, I just need shut the fuck up. I made a graphic today. I'm going to go back there, yell at John.
So-
he's interim TL."
So here's the thing, right? Like, obviously, you know what happened to me. I spent the day toying with my stuff. Then me and Raven were chatting the one night, and I was like, now that I'm comfortable with my stuff, I want to get you guys going. I want to make sure that my friends are as taken care of as humanly possible. So first on my hit list was Redick. So I started playing
You
with
hit
some
him
stuff.
hard.
I did. I started throwing some stuff at him to help, change up some of his aesthetics and stuff and give him some overlay things because I care, man. I always want all of my friends to succeed. I always want everybody to do well. So I toyed with that for a bit. Raven kind of came in and helped me out as well. But we were up late doing shit. And then when we finally got his stuff done, I started messing around with your stuff. And then as you can see here, right, that little doohickey name above his dome piece, I threw that together. I started throwing some other stuff together. I threw most of this overlay stuff together within like a couple of hours. Stream looking mint now because you guys. I appreciate that, man. I always just want to make sure everybody's taken care of.
The name that he made, then Olas made. I don't know how to point to like that direction where your name, that you re-upped your own name, at least on mine, because we did this like fucking aesthetic of like 1990s 3D movies.
Yeah, the little glitch background stuff. I played with that a bit. I played with the. I already had the name, so I'm not gonna lie.
So,
I've had that name thrown around in my head for months.
yes, been thinking about this since I was born.
Back in my day, I used to think about this all the time. No, but I mean seriously, I
simple Olas.
yeah. I had the phrase planned random in my head. I don't know why. I don't know how it popped in my head randomly, I guess. But I had it. Yeah. But I had it, and funny enough, I was gonna change my Twitch name to that at one point, and I was like, no. It's not taken, by the way. So I might still do something with that information, but now somebody's gonna take it just to spite me because they're cunts. But no, I've been toying around with stuff, and it's
Education
nice
Connection? Is that taken?
That's oh my god! Can we find out? Education Connection.
You're gonna be getting all the random views. People be like, "I'm gonna go to college," and it's just Nick randomly dancing.
There's somebody named Automation Connection with 1 follower, which means I can get Education Connection. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's like a starburst, a contradiction. Yeah. Like that's, I like that. That's why I threw the name together, because it was a contradiction. Because it didn't. Oh shit! I'm all fucking out of focus. Sorry. Hey, come back to. It didn't work. Oh, there it goes. I was a little concerned for a second.
Hi, Alex. Yes, it is an Olas.
Yeah.
Glad.
Me? It's me. It's me. Hey, it's me.
It's a me, Marty. No, I'm not. I'm not Italian.
Copyright claims.
Oh no, Nintendo! Get out of the window! Get down!
Shit, duck. Anyway.
Not again. Them bastards.
But yeah, man. Just wanted to throw this stuff together, but yeah, I went through a week-long period of not sleeping and just working on stuff and throwing, stream overlays and
this there.
And even then, I toyed with more stuff, doing like stinger transitions and
different
stuff.
logos for you.
Yeah, my bad.
Try this one. Nope, wait, nope, try this one. Nope, wait, try this one. This one's Mets colored.
Funny enough, for my stream, I went back to my font that I like using for most of my stuff. So like if you look at my panels and stuff, like my About Me and my all that, it's the same font. I happen to like it. It's got like a gothic look to it. It's kind of my aesthetic, my happy place. So that's the fortune cookie, kiddos. You had to go between streams to see who's got a different slate outlay or something. Yeah, I'm gonna send you all this stuff so that we can kind of have the same thing, because otherwise that's just mean. But
sorry, wait a second. Hold on, I thought this was planned random. Things are supposed to be random and different.
You're right. What am I talking about?
Uniformity. Come on.
That's for losers. You lame.
You're lame. Come on, Stanton. Please hit something. Just anything.
Come on, man. Strike out. No. Wait. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
Lindor's at bat. He is 1 for 3 this game.
Oh, they're 4. They scored again. How'd they score again? Who scored? Who did it? Oh, Pete Alonso. That guy is like a saving grace.
He's the lone bright spot in a Mets season filled with toil.
I won't say he's the lone bright spot, but man, like he definitely makes me feel better about the team, and that's the thing. So the baseball writers are like, oh, who's replaceable and blah blah blah. Like, who can we get rid of? Like, who should we focus on keeping more? And I'm like, why do we do that? Where, again, we've had this conversation before. Like, there are guys I'm kind of attached to that I think could be really good and have shown, for the most part, to be really good. And it's obnoxious to, like, oh yeah, let's just get rid of like half the team. And, you know, social media in a nutshell of just fuck it, just get rid of everybody. Some idiot. I've seen a couple of idiots on like social media go, trade DeGrom, and I'm like, what are you, fucking stupid? Like,
I mean, not unless you're getting like Scherzer plus, what's his name, the third pitcher for the Dodgers. I don't know. Starts with the U.
Urias.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, if we're getting like fucking Walker Buehler and like Mookie Betts, then yeah, I'll trade Jacob DeGrom. But since we're not getting either one of those, because knowing how the Mets make trades, we'll get like, you know, the backup catcher or something. But
yo, guys, I got a really cool thing. We got their second to last Gatorade bucket for DeGrom. Best trade ever.
We got a sandwich, like, and it was, I mean, it was chewed on, but whatever, who cares, right? But I mean, they're talking, you know, oh, let's get rid of DeGrom. He's always hurt. No, he really hasn't. He came up in 2014, like midway through the year. He obviously this year was like the most amount of time he's missed. You could say like maybe Syndergaard has been hurt quite a bit, and even then, I mean, he had Tommy John a year ago, like early 2020. So it wasn't like anything massive. And yeah, he had a setback with that. So, you know, you want to... So, like, he's pitching. He just pitched in AAA today, actually. He pitched for Syracuse. He went 1 inning, pitched the perfect inning, no hits, no runs. Got a Jim yeah. But... so he's exclusively not throwing his slider because of all the torque that it takes on his elbow, and he doesn't want any more setbacks, and he wants to heal a little bit more. And he's not
understandable.
Well, the dude throws a fucking 94 mile an hour slider, so when you're throwing a 101 mile an hour sinker, like, you know. So he's not throwing his curveball or his slider this year. He's pretty much just going to be like a fastball change-up guy, if he even makes an appearance. I don't know if he's going to make an appearance for the Mets this year. They're talking about putting him in as like a closer like type of role, or a setup guy for like an inning. Obviously, you don't want to put him into a game and just throw him in and be like, all right, here, pitch 7 innings and get us a W. Like,
I believe in you.
Maybe next year I'll believe in him, but right now, with the injuries and stuff, I want him back. Like, he's a solid number 2. He'd be an ace on a lot of teams, so long as he's pitching well. Obviously, I mean, he went through a standpoint where he went through like a bit of shit where he was just kind of throwing the ball more than he was pitching. It was like, well, I throw 100 miles an hour. Fuck it, let's just throw it and see what happens. And he was getting knocked around, but traditionally, he's been a solid pitcher.
So,
go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say. So then, who are you looking to get rid of?
So, it's hard because if I go position by position, it's difficult for me to sit here.
You keep Pete Alonso.
You got to keep Alonso, right? And then, so if we go
Lindor?
Well, I mean, you have to keep Lindor. There's no way you're getting any trade value for him. He didn't have a good year. I mean, his defense has been good all year. His offense has been abysmal for the first half of the year, and now he's starting to get a little bit better. I think he has 18 or 17 home runs on the year so far. Like, it's not terrible, but his batting average was bad.
17.
17.
231. is
231
still
average.
walked 55 times.
Sure. But he looked lost. He looked rough. But we just signed him to a 10-year extension. We're not trading that guy. That's not happening. Especially because we just traded 2 shortstops for him in Ahmed Rosario and Andres Jimenez, who are both on the Indians. And playing so-so. They're not playing amazing. They're not playing terribly. They're pretty much playing on the level of Lindor, but we are paying a hell of a lot more for Lindor than we were paying for those 2 guys. But here's the thing. We traded for him. I liked the trade. I liked Lindor as a player.
New town.
And
new coaching staff.
because we had traded, our starting shortstop and our prospect shortstop for him, if they didn't sign him to an extension, I'd be pissed. As a fan.
Well, and you just literally screwed your team.
He's 27. By the time the contract's over, he'll be 37, which, I mean, there are tons of guys playing well at 37.
Max Scherzer.
Right, and that's... So, I mean, different positions, but you could talk shortstops playing well into 37. You could talk about Jeter. You could talk about, like, Robbie Alomar. You could talk about all these guys playing well into their late 30s, early 40s. Still, yeah, maybe they lose a couple of steps here or there. They're not quite as... they don't have quite the range they used to. They don't have, certain things of that nature. So Lindor, you keep around. Jeff McNeil at second. But if they're talking about re-signing Javi Baez, which I don't hate, but I don't love, especially depending on what he's looking for. Because if he's looking for a crazy contract, I don't want him. Like, I wouldn't want the Mets to sign him because that seems obnoxious. J.D. Davis, I mean, you can keep him if he's okay with being a bench guy that you can...
Yes, the Yanks leading 4-3. Thank you for the update, Redick.
Anyway, but yeah, if you keep him as a utility guy, because he could play left field and he could play third base. Not that he's playing either one tremendously. He's not a great fielder. And even then, you can throw him into a couple of the DH spots here and there to give like other guys a break. But I mean, the big name on the market for this offseason coming up is Chris Bryant, who I would love to see the Mets pick up. What I don't know what happened. You okay?
So I looked away. I saw his comment. I'm now going back to the game, but I'm confused. Because when I looked away, it was 3-3, and then I started looking at Mets. Yeah, that's... Something happened, and
We're about to find out. Plays?
all I wanted to do is look at... I just wanted to see what the Mets should do.
Glaber doubled on a line drive. Joey Gallo scored, brought it to 4-3. Urshela singled. Torres scored, throwing error. And then Gary Sanchez homered, so 2-run home run brought it to 7. That was quick, too, in succession.
Yeah.
They just...
Like, that's all same inning, ain't it?
Why did I pull that up like
that's
that? It was
4 runs in 1 inning. Jesus, guys. Chill. It's the Rangers. It's not the Mets.
All right, let's break down how this inning started. Aaron Judge popped out. Stanton struck out. And then Gallo hit a double. Torres hit a double. Urshela singled. Sanchez homered. So
that's one way to change an entire game. And
so
Brett Gardner walked.
Oh, the Phillies took the lead on the Orioles.
Can we talk about that? Brett Gardner still playing. I love you, dude.
That dude's a fucking angry thumb.
It's you without a beard.
I would be an angry thumb. I would look like a cock, but that's besides the point.
Cockfight.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Even though Codename Ramona is a bully, you should see her at work. She beats the fuck out of me. But yes, Phillies beating the Orioles, top of the ninth. Yanks beating Rangers. Red Sox and Mets still a close one in the bottom of the seventh.
Fuck off. Let's see. Twins are beating the Cubs right now. Wow.
Top of the ninth.
Talk about close games. St. Louis and Milwaukee, 10-2. St. Louis looks like they're going to win 11 in a row. Let's see. Dodgers are losing to the Rockies. But it looks like they have the bases loaded, so they might. Oh, and no outs. And who's up?
Oh my god.
Justin Turner's up to bat. All right, let's see how this goes. We'll keep.
He's 1 of 2 with an 829 OPS.
25 homers for the season. So let's see. Muncy walked. Oh, they walked the bases. They already had the bases loaded and walked. Wow. Okay.
So, got it. When in doubt, just walk the entire team.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Oh, they must have just brought in a new pitcher because I don't see any movement going on here.
Yeah, pitching substitution. Robert Stevenson replaces German.
So here's the thing. I can't give the pups a treat on screen at the moment because they are upstairs and locked away while Liz is watching her scary stuff. Her jam is out right now and she's super pumped about it. Sorry, bear with me a second. I can I can give you those points back. Let me just figure out how to do that. Bear with me.
Game advisory. So we got a foul in that game, and there's already been a mound visit. Dude just switched. I'm confused.
Where?
How does one give back points?
Okay. Yep, I got it. I gave him his points back. Sorry, man. Next daytime stream I will do it. Give yourself the treat. Oh, I'm not giving myself a dog treat. That's gross.
I'm going to be honest. I forget the one I had, but there is one that tasted really fucking good. It's like pretzel shaped. Yo, it legit was super sweet. It tasted like just a pretzel covered in maple syrup, and I went, yo, I'll fucking down this shit.
Wait, where's my add a stream marker? Where's the thing? I wanna. Yeah, so I could run a 1 minute ad break if I wanted to right now.
I am not an affiliate. I cannot do these things.
I know. Oh, I can manage a poll.
Ah.
Let's create a poll.
Yes, are the Mets going to come back from this?
No, they're not. I'm not running that poll. All right, so we actually haven't discussed fucking any of the shit we had talked about, except for we kind of touched on Scherzer.
Really, it was a lot of Mets talk, and Barry Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame, and other random shit. We can talk about the AL MVP race too.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's go to here. I have my stats up. So right now it looks like it's probably going to be between Vladdy Jr., Ohtani, and probably Salvi Perez, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Who just hit the most home runs in a single season by a catcher. So to put in perspective, that was Johnny Bench's record Piazza, who arguably one of the greatest hitting catchers of all time, has the most home runs as a catcher. Never hit that point. So right now it's a two-way tie for the lead in home runs with 46 between Salvi and Vlad Jr. Let's see. They both played the same amount of games. They both played in 151 games. You could sit here and say Vladdy's had a bigger impact, maybe, although Salvi's driven in more runs. Vlad Jr.'s on a better team, though. So how much does that play into, like, for you, how much does that play into your decision if you were, say you were in the committee to vote?
So, this is one we've talked about before, and, I mean, most people talk about usually, like, MVP. Let's go to basketball. Usually the best player on the best team. Random exceptions, but usually that's how it goes. Me personally, I'm one person that just gives it to. I really think the person who makes the most effect on the league. So I mean, if I'm choosing just between those two, I think I'd go with I think Guerrero, because I think he's been more important to his team, and I think he's been more important to, honestly, even the league. Kind of the stats, everyone's looking at him, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, if it was down to those two, but here's the thing. So
I'm voting Ohtani, though.
well, that's my thought process, right? So Ohtani's put up numbers. Now he's played in 144 games. I don't have his pitching stats. Let me see if I can pull it up.
I can have it in a second.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up his.
Because he has 9 wins. He has a. Let me just go to MLB.
There you go. Pitching.
Angels. Yeah. Oh, he is.
So he's 9-2.
Not there.
Right. So this year he's 9-2 with a 3.28 ERA. So that's really not bad. He's pitched in 22 games. So it does look like he's had a bunch of no decisions because he's only had half of the games he started. He has no decisions. 123 innings pitched. Okay. I think he did hurt himself at one point. So to the point, I think last year he didn't pitch at all because he hurt his elbow. So
I thought it was his shoulder.
Uh,
You're probably right. I accept.
Either one. So I guess he hurt his elbow or his shoulder last year. So he only hit. Let's see, how many innings pitched? 123, 146 strikeouts, 208 average against. So you mix that with his offensive numbers, and I feel like if he doesn't win it,
I mean, how many people can say they're both their teams leading in strikeouts, home runs, in wins, in games, in innings pitched, in when it comes to hits, you lead your team in RBIs and runs. Like, you are literally your team. LA right now, the Angels are literally Ohtani, and then other people that showed up that day.
well, I mean Trout.
He is not up to
when
what
healthy.
he was.
Well,
Yeah,
he just
but
hasn't,
he
just hasn't been healthy. That's really the biggest thing.
We'll make him healthy then.
You right? What was I thinking?
Oh my God, Justin Upton! I just forgot that man's still playing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just looking at their runs and stuff, and he's there.
What exactly is the function of a rubber duck?
Quack, motherfucker, quack.
What do you mean? Rubber ducky, you're the one. Like, bro, what are you talking about? You just stop
You
it.
make bath time so fun.
That's
Wait
the
a second.
function of a rubber duck.
I thought he retired.
Who?
Pujols.
No, he's on the Dodgers.
He got traded? This still has him on the Angels.
No, they released him. And
Oh,
then he
okay.
signed with the Dodgers, which
Huh.
was ridiculous
God.
in itself. But
I mean, how could you let that man go? He was your face of the franchise for how many years has he fucking played?
I think this was the last year of his 10-year contract. But don't get me wrong, he wasn't playing great, but you were still paying him. So you let him go. Then he signed for like league minimum with the Dodgers. So he's now on a much better team. And he didn't even have to move.
Didn't even have to move. Since joining, he has played 78 games, has 19 runs, 47 hits. Like, nothing great, but you don't need to be great for them to. You're on the Dodgers and you're in your 20th year? 20th year.
Really, when you said what else should you talk about? Yeah, I mean. So, I mean, the big thing for us, as far as what we talk about, is mostly going to be sports related, because we can just go on tirades for hours about that stuff. I mean,
John Stockton is the GOAT.
I mean, I don't know about the GOAT, but see, this is how it, this is how it starts, and then it's like, no, but then this obscure player is the greatest because of this random stat
Look
line.
at the score now. All right, you got it. I will look at the score now.
No.
What do you say? No. What do you mean no?
It's still 7-3. What are you talking about?
Oh, I think that was from before. 12-4. Yeah, still 7-3. Oh no, DJ LeMahieu is up. No. That man is 0 for 4 today. Go home.
0 for 5.
Jeez.
0 for 5 with a strikeout. And you know what's crazy to me is he was their
Our
best
saving
hitter.
grade.
Yeah, he was their best hitter last year. I think he was probably one of their best hitters 2 years ago.
He wasn't bad. Was it like mid this season? He had a stretch where it was like, okay, decent. Because it was like, oh man, what should we do with Stanton? And he's kind of coming into it. And
yeah, it's just it's weird because so he's a hitter, and I think he's fallen into. He spent a lot of time playing at Yankee Stadium, so he wants to, mash ball over the field and like out of the stadium and yada yada, and that's like his swing is really good for that short porch because he can go the other way really well. That's the one thing about like Judge goes the other way really well, so he's not just a predominantly pull hitter. So obviously he can use that little league short porch in right field for the Yankees. My grandmother could hit a home run out of that fucking ballpark, but
good ballpark. It's the best ballpark.
Yeah, everything's expensive. The parking is the worst thing about that thing. I never want to go to another Yankees game again, ever. I never want to go to another Yankees game again. They have the shittiest parking I have ever. No.
I don't need to park there.
No. What do you mean?
Ooh, Nick, we just walk. I have one leg, 2 legs.
From where are we walking from?
It's not that far. Don't be a bitch.
This motherfucker is a real jerk off. I just want you guys to know that.
Pilar. Never mind. He's out. Duffy is next at bat for the Cubs, and kind of hoping the Cubs pull one out today.
Where they at? Final score. Oh, so the Yankees won that game. So, but
dude, that's fucking psychotic. You just turned. We did win. Fucking good shit. I am. At least one New York team gets to be happy tonight.
Fuck off. Still 2.5 games behind the
Red Sox.
Yeah. Wait, did this not update? Why is the standings not updated?
Boy, why? Nah, I think they do it like every X amount of hours. I don't think they do it after every game. I think
they should. So how about that Wayne Gretzky guy, huh? Yeah. Overrated. Really not even that good of a player.
And we talk about the Adam Gase effect.
What do you mean?
Ryan Tannehill. Now Sam Darnold's looking decent. I'm just saying Adam Gase is a quarterback whisperer. just in the wrong way.
Yeah.
You
how
get
to
traded
be
from him.
shitty.
Boom. Amazing. That's how you revitalize your career. Yo, can we get Adam Gase to take a job with Brock Osweiler as his fucking QB? Brock Osweiler gonna finally be that Peyton Manning replacement we've been talking about. Like shit.
No fucking way.
I mean, also, we need to be able to find a way to make our podcast things as entertaining as Eli picking on Peyton Manning for his fucking huge ass forehead.
That is fantastic.
Like,
The fucking helmet's like up here and shit.
he has to have a homemade helmet for his like XXL head. It was amazing watching him do it.
Damn, Corey, how far back are you? My guy said rent a Segway. That'll get you to the game. No.
Yeah, I'd totally go through New York City on a Segway. I like to get jumped too.
Not even New York City. You gotta go through the Bronx. Fucking bane of my existence in New York. No offense to... Fuck it. Any offense to anybody from the Bronx. Driving through there is like wanting to just stab yourself in the dick over and over and over again. And yet, every time I go to New York, I have to do it. And I love it so much. I love it.
I wonder. Let me check some stats
Best
for
traffic in the world.
NL MVP. Just saying, Zach Wheeler deserves a vote. Best Mets player out there this season.
Fuck off.
Sorry,
He definitely deserves the Cy Young talk this year. I don't know if
he gets it.
not even that if he gets it. So hold on, let's pull up National League. Let's pull up. All right, let's just look at ERA. Right? Oh no, not. Wait, hold on. Does he have the?
I mean, it's Max Scherzer, but he has the lowest is 2.08 at Scherzer, then Burns, Woodruff, Buller.
The highest, you said J.A. Happ. The highest ERA right now belongs to Patrick Corbin of the Washington Nationals. Anyway.
Greinke with a 4.11, baby.
All right, so Scherzer, 208. Corbin Burns, 234. Brandon Woodruff, 252. Walker Buehler, 258. Zach Wheeler, 279. Adam Wainwright having a phenomenal year this year, which I didn't see coming because he's looked lost for years.
Man got lost in that desert. Got lost in the sauce.
He's 16-7 this year. Scherzer's winning it. There's no way around it. As much as I would like to see Wheeler win it, even though he's on the Phillies, but
he's still got a little bit of appreciation.
Well, yeah, of course. Like because it's not like he left the team on bad terms. They were stupid and they didn't sign him. They didn't even offer him money. They were like, "Oh, we can't afford you, bro. Like, have fun." Because we still had cheap owners at that point. I feel like if we had Steve Cohen as the owner when it was time to re-sign him, we probably would have re-signed him. But Scherzer 15-4, 2.08 ERA, 169 innings pitched with 226 strikeouts. Let's see.
A whip of .81.
Here's the thing. So between Walker Buehler, Zach Wheeler, and Adam Wainwright, they do have more innings pitched than Scherzer. Walker Buehler has 195. Zach Wheeler has 206. Wainwright has 196. The only person with more strikeouts than Scherzer is Zach Wheeler. But he's also, was it 14 more strikeouts out of almost 40 more innings? So that's You know what I mean? Like it's hard to
Yeah.
it's hard to judge because you're looking at the wins leader right now is Julio Arias with 18-3. See, here's the problem. You could
Yes, all 3 pitchers for Los Angeles. You can sit there and go,
it's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Clayton Kershaw, 10 wins. I mean, where's our? So he made a point on there at some point, but you have top wins: Arias with 18, Wainwright 16, Scherzer 15, Buehler 14, Gaussman 14. Kyle Hendricks, he's not winning. He's not going to be in contention for the Cy Young.
Absolutely not.
Dude's got a fucking 4.81 ERA. Wheeler with 14, and then it kind of drops off from there. So let's see. Least amount of losses. Well, I keep doing. All qualified players. Sorry.
See, the thing that kind of gets me, though, that we were saying with Scherzer is not only has he, since he's joined Los Angeles, starting a 9-game win streak, has not dropped a game. He's got a .7 ERA since he's been with the team. Like, that's disgusting as it is. Like, how can you switch teams mid-season and you somehow get better? Like, let's see, can I split it? Yeah. Let me do just the stats since he hit Los Angeles. He is 7-0, .78 ERA. They've won all 9 games. He's pitched only 58 innings because he's been so dominant. He's only allowed 31 hits in those 7 games total, or 9 games total. Only allowed 6 runs. Like, that's psychotic. 9 games.
Yep. And not to mention, just hit 3,000 strikeouts for his career. 2 games ago, maybe, yeah. So I mean, the dude's
he's a Hall of Famer.
I mean, he's obviously he's definitely a Hall of Famer. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, and if he wins the Cy Young this year, that puts him tied with, I think it was Maddox and Steve Carlton for 4.
And Randy Johnson with 5.
And then obviously Clemens, or shall we go name redacted, for 7.
We don't know him. He's never pitched in our league, but he's got 7 Cy.
Shh, we don't talk about it.
He don't exist.
Nope, we don't know him.
I like how his nickname is Brown Eye, and it makes me afraid.
Whose nickname is Brown? No, it's not. His nickname is Mad Max. Whoever put Eye is a fucking asshole.
Literally, I am looking at MLB.com players. This is the fucking Major League Baseball website. Just saying.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. I knocked myself out of focus. Hold on.
How dare you?
Boop.
Sir.
No, come back to me. Slowly, you will work with me. You're a dick. There it goes. Hey, I'm back.
Hope you had a fun vacation.
I did. Also, really funny to watch that Redick spelled Gretzky wrong. And Corey's just giving him shit for it, which he deserves a little.
Oh yeah, give it all. Give him all that sauce. Bully the fuck out of Redick.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I mean, no.
Fuck that guy. He's
also,
a dick.
Fun fact. I ordered a green screen that attaches to the back of the
your chair.
So, at some point, I'm going to start.
I just got those Samsung pull-up things that we had for the one the Note whatever released.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna paint them bitches green and be like, ta-da!
Do it. That'd be fucking hilarious. That was not very cash money of you. But so I did just buy a new pop filter for my mic as well. I don't know if I can. So this one I have, right, which was great until the elastic popped off of here. So now I can't get it to just sit on the mic. So I have to like force it on there and just hope that nothing happens to it. But of course, like the second my wife uses the computer, she always manages to knock it off, and then she doesn't pick it up because she loves me dearly, and so it gets like kicked under the desk. So I
Makes
bought
sense.
one, right? I was like, oh, I'll buy one online. I didn't realize how massive this fucking thing was gonna be. I don't know if I can stretch this out.
I could have just went to like Staples.
Here we go. I'll just move the whole thing. Pow! Look at this fucking thing to put in front of this fucking mic.
So how's them pops doing, my guy?
I mean, you guys tell me. You guys would be the better judge of my sound quality than I would be. I think I'm doing all right. I think.
All right, let's go. Speak up, chat. Your time to tell him he sounds like shit.
Yeah, I mean, listen. If I sound like shit, I would want somebody to tell me because that would be ideal. But so, I mean, yeah. If I'm sounding, pretty
Booty
god awful,
flakes.
then by all means, please tell me.
Uh,
I don't know what complete dook means.
Dick? Douche? You're being an Olas, I guess?
I sound good. Okay. I sound good. I sound good, guys. God damn it.
Yeah, damn it. Anyway, so Serger wins Cy Young.
I think he does. Oh, like Dookie. Okay, I got you. I see what you did there. I think Scherzer. Like again, if I had to vote, Scherzer wins it for me.
Agreed.
So now we go to the AL.
I think it's a little closer in the AL. Maybe.
I don't know that it is, to be honest with you. I mean, if we look at
I mean, if you look at ERA, it's Robbie Ray and Garrett Cole.
12 wins to 15 wins. Stats are pretty similar. I mean, there's a bit of a difference in innings pitched, probably about 2 games worth of innings pitched, which if I look at, 2 games because Robbie Ray started 30 games, Garrett Cole started 28. There's about a 13-inning difference between the two of them, give or take.
But Garrett Cole has pitched 2 complete games and
one
has
of which
a
was a
shutout.
shutout. They've both been really staunchy on giving up home runs. They're both over 200, almost 200, and they're both over 230 strikeouts.
I mean,
It's hard.
so
So to me, because I know wins are not the end all be all these days. Obviously, DeGrom won 2 Cy Youngs and won like 21 games between both seasons because law
Mets.
But if we just go based off of wins, Garrett Cole is the wins leader in the AL. I mean, you guys are getting what you paid for.
Thank God.
You guys
I mean,
paying this guy.
we
$35
definitely
million
knew
a year.
this.
I mean, yeah, but it did look a little shaky when they were doing the whole like spider tack thing, and then he threw a fit over it, and then turns out
shaky.
Then it turns out like for a while he couldn't fucking hit his spots, and he was getting knocked around like a motherfucker. Like it looked rough. Don't get me wrong, the dickhead in me was enjoying moments of that because it was like, you guys paid $35 million a year for this fucking guy? Get the fuck out of here. But
I should have spent that money on Zach Wheeler.
no, I mean I love Zach Wheeler, but up until this season he was not worth the $18 million a year that they were paying him. And that's not to say that he's not a good pitcher. He was a really good pitcher. And just like I said about Syndergaard, that dude could be an ace on a lot of staffs, but he was on a pitching-heavy Mets team, so he was like the 3rd, 4th, 5th starter at times. But pitched well. Like, What was I gonna? I was gonna say something. I don't remember what the hell I was gonna say. I'm lost in my thought process.
You're lost
here.
in the sauce.
I am lost in the sauce. Shit. I really don't remember what I was gonna say.
I agree with you at the possibility of sounding like just a Yanks fan. I do understand. But I do go with Garrett Cole this year. It's stupid close, but if I'm going for anyone just to kind of, if it's kind of a dart throw, I agree. One, I'm going with the man with higher wins and a complete game to his name, or 2 complete games and a shutout. Like, that's just... Robbie Ray still has yet to do a complete game, and he probably won't this year. There's, a week left, right? And no shutouts. So... if we're calling it between hairs,
2 weeks left, if I'm not mistaken.
2 weeks.
I could be wrong, but
so is Pabsiboo probably not though. So I'm gonna go with the man with the stats in his favor. So my question to you
is the same as earlier. So if we turn around and say the Yankees miss the playoffs and the Jays make the playoffs, does that change the vote?
I think when it comes down to that kind of stuff, I think it has to be, we've had this discussion before, wins, rings don't mean everything. Otherwise, Robert Horry is one of the best to ever play the game. Sit the fuck down, Michael Jordan. Same thing. If Robbie Ray is the one...
No.
I mean, I'm just saying. He dragged Kobe to the finals, and Shaq. He had to carry them.
Yep.
He had to carry Tim Duncan. He had to carry Hakeem the Dream. Like, these are trash teams. Like, Robert Horry.
But if we look at, let's just look at possible.
If he's a leading person.
So, but here, so we'll look at. We talked about the National League wild card. We didn't talk about the American League, right? So Boston.
And stupid close.
Boston has that first spot.
Yes.
Now, they are only like 2 games ahead of the Yankees, I think, right? 2.5, something like that.
1.5. Right? That's what it says here. WCBGB.
Let me see.
The fuck is W? Wild card games behind. Yep.
Game behind, yeah. So Toronto's only a half game out. So there's still enough time that Toronto could take the Yankees spot. So if the Yankees miss the playoffs, I feel like that kind of...
If it is a memorable pitching outing by Ray, yes. But if he's like... If he doesn't continue... I would say greatness. Honestly, the AL's pitching is not up to the NL's standards at the moment. So, decency. But... if you were to continue that, yes, it's quite possible he does definitely take it. But, I mean, he has to... The ball's in his court, pretty much. If he wants to take it, he can take it, but he's got to fight for it. Otherwise, I think if things stay exactly the same, even if Toronto does it and he doesn't put his best foot forward, I'm going to go with Garrett Cole because of the wins. Like I said, in the complete game, the shutout, like, those kind of matter to me. I'm a big fan of a pitcher that still does complete games. Doesn't happen anymore, I get it, but...
Well, yeah. I mean, I agree with you for the most part. But I always tie it back into the most valuable player of the league shouldn't necessarily... I mean, again, so you can make that argument for Ohtani. The only difference between Ohtani and,
Ray.
Cy Young votes is... Ohtani's doing both. You know what I mean? Like, if Ohtani was having an okay year at the plate, or even if he was doing really well at the plate but was pitching and his pitching numbers were shit, I would say, I don't know. I could still see Guerrero winning MVP that year.
If he was putting up DeGrom type numbers as a hitter, and you're like, oh, that's great for a pitcher, and it's still decent no matter who you talk to, he wouldn't be in the MVP race at all. His pitching stats, while not bad, and actually quite decent, are not world-beating. So,
right. Well, because if you look at his pitching stats from like 2 years ago, they were not good. They weren't terrible, but they weren't great. I mean, he wasn't he was blowing some guys away, but he wasn't blowing everybody away all the time. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like oh wow, this dude's 20 times better than any pitcher you put out there. That really wasn't the case. Oh, hey, look, the Red Sox beat the Mets. Shocking.
Wow, that was a nail biter. I'm so glad I kept that stat.
It's funny enough, they actually scored in the 9th, but it doesn't mean shit when you're, sucking.
When you're sucking.
Sale came back from that Tommy John and has won 5 games and hasn't lost a game yet. That's pretty impressive. Oh, fuck. I forgot Sheffield got traded to Colorado. Yeesh. Justice Sheffield.
Man, let me tell you, wild card. It is
Giants
St. Louis
are already up 3-0 on the Padres.
The game just started.
Yeah, it did.
Go back.
Yeah, it did. It's only the second. The Braves are up 4-1 on the Diamondbacks. It's the Diamondbacks. The Rays.
I mean, hold on.
I see what happened. The Rays lost. The Rays beat the Blue Jays, so that's kind of rough for them. How about the Mariners and the Athletics having the same fucking record right now? The Mariners are supposed to be like a year or 2 away from being as good as they currently are. Well, they're probably like a year or some odd time away from being as good as they currently are, and then they look like they were going to be really good in like 3 to 4 years.
I mean, my favorite is looking at this differential of a -57, and their expected win-loss is only a 70-81.
The run differential.
That is disgusting. We also talked about that, though. Like, Toronto's got a stupidly good +177.
Yeah, I mean, they were supposed to be expected win-loss was 93 and 59.
They could be a 100-win team if they didn't just...
Yeah, it's a weird... They're in a weird spot. So...
I mean, the Yanks aren't expected to be as good as they are either. 86 and 67. 80-73 is what they're expected. So, understandable. It's not an NLPL stat. You can obviously underperform and overperform.
Yes.
But no, we'll just circle right back to that conversation. Like I said, winning isn't all. So if Ray doesn't put out disgusting stats, doesn't have to be disgusting. Just if he maybe gets his ERA just a little lower, gets a little closer, then it's a real conversation. Then maybe I do lean toward Ray. Because while it is nice to obviously be on a playoff team or a winning team, whatever, I mean, you're splitting hairs here. So you're telling me that just because...
I think regardless, it's probably going to go to Garrett Cole. I'm going to be honest. I don't know that Robbie Ray really has that much of a shot. I think some people might vote for him. I don't know that he'll get any first place votes.
If he just pitches one really good game, something memorable, he can win it.
Yeah, but it's not likely. Not to say that he's not. I mean, it's just not likely in the sense that it's going to drastically turn around the difference between what he's been doing. You know what I mean? Like, he's already having a pretty solid year. So unless... I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening. He's probably got 2 more starts, maybe. So we'll see, but I don't know.
And then the NL, if we're just talking about real quick, the wild card race, it really is St. Louis's to lose. They're next closest Cincinnati, and they're 4.5 back.
Yeah. Cincinnati, Philly, and San Diego are all 7 games out from elimination. The Mets are 3 games out from elimination. I'm sure they'll hit that in the next 3 games.
They're only 9 games back of a wild card. They got this.
But here's the thing, right? St. Louis has won 11 in a row. Cincinnati has went 3-7, while they have went 11-0. Well, I don't know if they went 4-7 or 8. I'm not 100% sure because just last 10. But so last 10, St. Louis obviously went 10-0. They've won 11 games in a row. Cincinnati went 3-7. So they already lost their spot there. Philly has went 6-4, which they've made up a bit of ground, but I don't know. Dodgers have went 9-1 in their last 10, winning 3 in a row. And San Diego
went 2-8.
Jesus Christ, they lost 4 in a row. So they really
they fucked themselves.
They really blew this whole thing. It hasn't been good. What's up, man? What's up?
Look at that Mets with that 483 win percentage.
Yeah, again, it's depressing because up until the All-Star break, I mean, they were just phenomenal. Oh, somebody went to the AEW show in Queens. I'm kind of jealous.
Why didn't we go?
I don't know. I would have loved to have gone. Because it's right next to Citi Field. The tennis arena.
Oh, see, that would have been perfect. Let's go back to June. Let's go June 9th. What was the standings then? Oof. Wouldn't you be happier? The Mets would be doing better at this point.
Yeah, but knowing that that's not where we're at now is not good.
Oh, yeah, no.
So if
they were a division leader, 31-24.
So if
plus
I do
18 differential.
Let's look at July 1st, right? So July 1st. So right before, when was the All-Star break? All-Star break was, I think, the 11th was the last game of before the All-Star break. So
something like that.
Let's look up July 11th if this will load. And Mets are 48-40, 4 games out, in 4 games ahead of second place. So they're in first place. The Phillies are 4 games back. The Braves are 4.5 games back. Phillies have a 500 record. The Braves have a 494 record. So, like, you look at this and you go... And then adversely, right? So you look at Cincinnati. 48-42. 4 games out of second place. St. Louis was 8 games out of first place. I'm sorry. 4 games out of first place. They were in second place. Was the Reds. I kind of fucked that up. And then you look at San Diego, right? So 53-40. Now they have like a 500 record, if I'm not mistaken. And then let's look at Yankees. Looked pretty rough. They were 8 games out. Still kind of the same. Them and Toronto were tied. Boston had the lead. Tampa Bay was behind, but now Tampa obviously took that lead. So, like, if we go towards...
Good for him.
What?
For Tampa Bay taking the lead for getting into the playoffs.
I mean, I always root for Tampa Bay because they're a team that doesn't make sense for them to be as good as they are. So here we are.
I always want them to lose, but if I have to pick another AL East team...
Well, that's because I get that.
I'm picking them over the Red Sox. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's like
nobody likes them.
I'd let the Marlins win if it's not. I can't sit here and root for the Braves. I can't root for the Phillies. Honestly, the worst World Series I've ever seen in my life was Phillies Yankees, and I was like, I hate both of these teams, and I don't want either team to win. So that was a rough.
Yankees.
Yeah. All right. Anyway.
Can we please get off of that subject?
So let's see. Yeah, even at the trade deadline, 31st, Mets were still 4.5 games ahead of their second place people. So it's just it's rough to know that we're where we're at. It sucks. Being a Mets fan. It sucks being a Mets fan in general.
I mean, as long as you don't talk about like the 2015 World Series.
I mean, listen, that was a great year. We talk about. I remember you asked me off stream something that we should talk about on stream. So maybe this will be like one of the last things we talk about, because we've already been streaming for over 2 hours, and we were going to keep it to an hour and a half. But knowing us, that wasn't going to go the way we thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
Planned random to its fullest, baby. So the question you had asked me, and I'll ask you, so I'll let you go first. We'll talk about all time that you can think of, and we'll do it across all sports. It doesn't matter. Biggest trade or signing to not happen. So you can give me like a recent one, and then like maybe an all-time one if it differentiates. Because I have two. They're both baseball. So.
So if I'm just choosing like the one that I wish had happened, I'm gonna go basketball, and I'm gonna go with CP3
To the Lakers.
Yeah,
I kind of wish, I had wished that happened too, especially now that you look at the way everything is. I think it's such bullshit that they blocked it then, and now everybody's allowed to just do whatever they want.
Just concentrating, but I think that one is one of those that, looking back, one, not only seeing how the environment would have changed over every single NBA team. Now you got to talk about how the Clippers never really have their chance to build up a team. So you know what? Kawhi's probably never going to go there. You have Blake Griffin, but you have Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and who's feeding them the ball? We probably don't talk about JJ Redick going on about as much as we do right now. Maybe he never touches that team. Maybe doesn't have that stupid career. Was it 11 seasons in a row of going to the play? Like, does LeBron's legacy still stand up? Because now you got CP3 leading possibly D White and maybe Dwight stays, because you got CP3 who might dog him into kind of sticking around, as compared to Steve Nash, who's kind of like, hey, I'm here, and it's just Kobe coming after Dwight. Like, these are things that who knows? Does Dwight never really fall off when he hits the Lakers? And maybe he is now considered better than Shaq. Like, this is a bunch of things that could have happened for what? One trade that doesn't go through. And then as for worst trades, I don't know. Because that one's kind of hard. Part of me wants to go with... What was the trade that I actually might go to the same exact team, that whole thing. And I might go to the Andrew Bynum, Dwight Howard, like that trade that nobody won. Somehow everyone was able to lose a trade.
Two really solid players who got traded for each other.
And not even, because what's his puss ended up in... Because he ended up going to the Sixers and then just getting injured because he bowled.
Yeah. But like,
it was a 4-team trade.
Nothing happened.
Let me see. I want to pull up the whole thing again. Announced today the team was acquired. Blah, 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 blah. Because this trade was flipping crazy. Oh, no. This doesn't show me. I want to pull up the actual breakdown of this trade, because it was crazy. First of all, the amount of pieces, because it's a 4-team trade.
Yeah, that's...
Second of all, which, I mean, how do you get 4 people to agree on flipping anything? Oh, yeah, Mo Harkless was at that time. Oh, shit. Sent Andre Iguodala to the Denver Nuggets, as well as they sent Nikola Vucevic to Orlando. So they're part of the reason that AI went and helped build the fucking Golden State Warriors dynasty. Wow. This is crazy, the amount of things that literally changed because of one dumb trade. Oh my god. Like, why? Why? Can we go back and like just stop that shit? That was bad.
It was rough. What a time.
They gave up Andre Iguodala, Mo Harkless, and Nick Vucevic for Bynum.
Oh, speaking of NBA, did you see JJ Redick retired?
Yeah, I am sad about that,
Yeah.
but what are you gonna do? Like,
Um,
I just wish he would have went, you know what? I am going to do what everyone says I should have done a while ago. Yo, LeBron, hit me up. Like, nope. Which I get it.
that would be a perfect player for a LeBron team. Like somebody who can play decent defense, obviously shoot.
Obviously, his defense is. Do you remember when he was traded for a printer?
Yeah. Yes.
This is 2002. My man got traded for a printer.
It's kind of fucked up when you think about it.
I I cannot think of. But anyway, you go ahead and do yours. I just hijacked it with the
No,
one trade that literally ruined the NBA in my
good.
vision.
I mean, I could think of really shit trades. Speaking of shit trades, I'm gonna defend a trade. Not that. Obviously, it's Mets centric. The trade that they did for their prospects for Edwin Diaz and Robbie Cano, which I get Robbie Cano is not Robinson Cano from 2010, 2011. I get that. But it was mostly a trade for Edwin Diaz, who the year before, so 2018, led the league in saves and had like a 1.58 ERA, something ridiculous. Had a solid year, and we needed a closer. Our bullpen was like really rough. Traded for him. We got rid of, I mean, stupidly, we got rid of our best prospect. That part still pisses me off. But, you know, but I mean, Edwin Diaz didn't pitch terribly so far this year. He's looked a little rough at times, but it happens. He looked pretty good last year. Obviously, 2019 was bad. 2019 was a bad year. I get it. I understand. So recent trade or signing that didn't happen, like a missed opportunity that I'm actually really happy about. Mets signing Trevor Bauer. They offered him 41 million a year, which is obnoxious. And I'm really happy that they didn't sign him and that the Dodgers did, because he's currently not pitching and he might not ever pitch again. So now, that being said, I don't think the Dodgers should have to keep paying him the 40 whatever million that he's due every year if he's not pitching the whole year. And if he never does pitch again, I think they should pretty much nullify his contract.
That's a court date.
Yeah. Well, so that's what they did with Cespedes, right? So Mets signed Cespedes in 2015 going into 2016 after we traded for him and we had that big run going to the World Series, and he was a big part of that. And that trade actually happened because of a trade that didn't happen, which leads me to like my all-time trade that didn't happen thing. Obviously, if you want to talk worst trades, Red Sox trading Babe Ruth away, obviously, the curse of the Bambino and all that stuff, and they didn't win a World Series for 86 years. That you could look at that as being probably the worst trade ever. It's the worst deal in the history of deals, right? That's the Trump quote.
Worst trade deal.
It's the worst trade deal, but it's bigly bad. So the Mets were supposed to trade Zach Wheeler, and I think it was like Wilmer Flores, to the Brewers for Carlos Gomez. And I don't remember why the deal didn't go through. I remember the whole hype around, like, everybody felt really sad for Wilmer Flores because they signed that kid at like fucking 14 or something internationally. spent his whole life pretty much in the Mets system, was crying on the field. And this, that, and the third didn't go through. And we were like, shit. Now what are we doing? Bam, got the Cespedes trade. And then, the rest of the 2 months, August and September, just took off. And I remember because I went to a September game. Funny enough, they were playing the Yankees. And me and Rich went to the Subway Series game. Which is, I got to tell you, some of the best games you can go to. Because whether you're at Citi Field or you're at Yankee Stadium, you have just about as many Mets fans as you have Yankees fans in that stadium. So, you go to a Yankees game at Yankee Stadium, and they're playing the Angels, right?
All Yanks.
Pretty much all Yanks. You go to a Yankees game, they're playing the Red Sox. Maybe you have a couple of Red Sox fans sprinkled in, but really, all Yanks, right? Same thing with the Mets. You go to a Mets game and they're playing the Pirates, you don't have any fucking Pirates fans sitting in the stands. But you go to a Subway Series game, those motherfuckers are 50-50. And you're sitting next to these guys. And you're rooting against these guys that you're sitting next to. You. This dude's like right here, fucking right next to me, with a Yankee shirt on. And goes, "Let's go Yankees!" And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like,
God, how could you like a team that has to buy all their World Series?
Like what a loser, bro.
Bro, I prefer them expansion teams.
So, my favorite part, because the Mets won that game that I went to. I think they lost the next game, but they won the game I went to, and I was so pumped. I was so excited, and the atmosphere was great because obviously you got people going, "Let's go Yankees, let's go Mets," blah 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 blah, back and forth, right? Like Yankees fans cheering when the Yankees scored, Mets fans cheering when the Mets scored, so on and so forth, right? Makes sense. The end of the game, though, because the Mets won, I got to talk some shit. And you know me, I'm petty. And I was in a predominantly Yankee section. So like it was like me and like 7 or 8 other Mets fans, and then like just a shit ton of Yankees fans sprinkled into that one section I was sitting in. So as everybody's getting to leave, I stood up, and I normally wait for people to like, because I don't like pack ratting my way through where people are just on top of me. So I'll like wait and give it some time and let people leave before I leave. So as everybody's leaving, I'm like, "Let's go Yank!" You guys don't want to chant anymore? You guys aren't chanting about it anymore? Are you sure? Come on, we can do it again. "Let's go, yeah, they didn't win? They didn't win." I'm surprised nobody cursed me out. Like,
they were just waiting, like, "Yo, this motherfucker, I see him by my car."
yeah, it was funny as shit. Like, I have fun. So yeah, that probably one of the best things to never happen was that trade, and then obviously not signing Trevor Bauer with all the shit that he's got going on. Not great. I lost a follower. How did I lose a follower? Somebody.
Jesus Christ! You do a podcast and then you lose a follower.
I had 110. Somebody doesn't like me today.
Quick, find out where they live.
Who unfollowed me, you sons of bitches? I'm gonna go through my follow list now. Watch this. I'm not gonna know who the fuck unfollowed me, to be honest. But
the world may never know.
I probably won't. Let's be real. Doesn't matter. Half of these people don't show. No. So yeah, I think 2 hours and 23 minutes later, I think we're gonna call it for this first episode.
Very big beard, chat.
Very yes. So yeah, I don't know if you have any parting words for the wonderful humans who have kept us afloat here, kind of hanging out with us.
I mean, first of all, obviously, thank you. Second of all, I'm happy the Yanks won, unlike the Mets. And third of all, it was a pleasure to do this.
What a
Hopefully,
dickhead.
we can
What
do
a
this.
dickhead.
I don't know. You're talking about dickhead. And hopefully, we can do this again. Maybe talk about how my Eagles are even also a better team this season. For now, it's 1-1 versus 0-2. We can talk about LeBron somehow is like the third GOAT behind John Stockton and Wilt Chamberlain.
What the fuck?
I mean, come on. Wilt Chamberlain, 100 points in a game. 100 points. 50 points in a... Anyway, but thank you guys for joining us. Cheers.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to thank everybody for hanging out with us. You know, it's fun doing something new, and especially something that we've both wanted to do for a while. I keep cutting myself out. I gotta stop doing that. Something that the two of us have talked about a bunch, and we're gonna get some more into other things, and we're gonna expand our horizons. It's not just gonna be like a baseball, Mets, Yankees podcast thing, although that's fun in itself as well. But we'll talk about different stuff. We're probably gonna be talking about football soon. We're gonna might expand into like some wrestling at some point. We got stuff to go over. But
Talk about maybe like Lucas Duda.
why would we talk about Lucas Duda? That dude hasn't been relevant in like 4 years, 5 years.
I mean,
I think he's playing in Korea. I don't even know.
hey, who knows?
So
Bill Buckner. Anyway.
yeah, there you go. Bill Buckner. The reason for the 86 World Series win. So no, I appreciate everybody who hung out. And 2 hours, 2.5 hours of us kind of rambling on about shit, and people stuck around, man. That's awesome. You guys are great. And we're gonna be doing more with this soon. For now, we're gonna do once a week, Wednesdays. You good?
So I look at the chat,
Oh,
and it's the Big Beard chat. We already said that comment. And then Redick, your employee, your friend, this is your fault. Put BVC LMAO.
wait, what?
Redick put BBC. Big Beard chat, BBC.
Oh, yeah, we're not here for that.
I mean, I don't know. I'd like to think I'm a member of that society. It's Big Beard chat.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. What kind of BBC would you talk about, Olas?
We don't talk about it. Anyway.
But yes, thank you guys for sticking with us, and I can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, you guys have been great.
Simple.
Much love to everybody. Fuck you to whoever unfollowed me on Twitch.
You bastard.
Also, where are you at right now? What are you at? 45?
Yes, something like
Listen,
that.
you guys
It
gotta
hasn't
follow
updated.
this motherfucker, man. We gotta hit this. We gotta get this boy to affiliate.
Oh, so that way I can run ads. Just like
Hell yeah, we gotta run ads on the fucking. Speaking of which, hold on real quick. I'm gonna run this 1 minute ad before we end the.
quick, get the views, They fucked up now. This is their fault.
I should have done it earlier when I was at like 9 views.
Those bloody bastards would have never seen it coming.
Bunch of fucks. Anyway, but no, I look forward to growing this. I look forward to obviously growing our communities and our Twitch channels and everything. I'm gonna have this saved, so probably put it on YouTube and play with that a little bit. But dude, my mind's always in the gutter. Fuck off. Anyway, yeah, no, you guys have been great. So let's end it here. I wanted to raid my buddy here, Mr. Raven, who is on
Yeah.
29 point some odd
Oh,
hours.
wait. I can't raid unless I'm affiliate, right?
No, you should still be able to raid. If you go
Can't-
to
how
your,
does one-
if you click on your, like, if you go on Twitch, right,
Yes.
and you
And
click on
I
yourself,
click on Raven.
right? Well, no,
Oh,
you click on yourself
first.
and then you
Okay,
go
I
to what is this? Stream Manager.
Oh, so I gotta go to like what channel? Maybe. Damn it.
No.
Hmm.
When you click on yourself, right, it should give you a drop down of like. Hold on. let me just-
Video producer. There we go. I did the thing.
No, that's
No. I mean, I'm at Stream Manager.
there. You
Is
go.
that way? Yes.
So there should be some options on the side for you to do like a raid.
Well, thanks for the follow, Affused.
Hey, my guy.
Why, thank you.
Ads can suck it.
We
You know why
we
they
do
can
hate
suck it?
ad-
Dude, I'm so
raid
tempted to.
channel.
I'm so tempted to click on this run 1 minute ad break just to be an asshole.
I fucking dare you. I dare you. You
know
won't.
the best thing
He's a
about
bitch.
ads? Done. Somebody's gonna unfollow me for this. I don't even care.
Anything for the bit. Anything for the bit. The fuck is his name again? I thought it was AZ Raven, but I type it in and it's like, nah, that motherfucker don't exist. Oh, that's it. The numbers are in the front, not in the back. Alright, there you go.
I don't think it ran the ad.
I'm starting the
'cause
raid.
I'm like breaking stuff. He's not.
you
He's not currently in front of the.
I'm raiding.
All right. Well.
I'll stay
yeah.
here for
You
you.
can also type raid and then user. That's fair.
Oh. There you go. Rated. I mean, that sounds like the smarter thing to do.
I mean, whatever.
That would have been the smarter thing to do.
Hey,
Oof.
you rated with 4. So all right, I'm signing off.
did.
We're gonna start rating Raven as well.
Other
just
people.
for fun. So you guys appreciate it. Thank you for
Shit
everything.
out of them.
You guys are great.
Gonna make them love us.
Adios.
Muchachos.